the neighbor is a Muslim and another neighbor is a Christian, and they are living together happily without no conflicts or fightings. And it's in those areas again whereby you find the president is a Christian and the ministers are Muslims, but alhamdulillah still they are ruling the country in peace. But the aspect which is missing is knowledge and understanding of each other. It's only through understanding one another that we can be able to tolerate one another. It's only through understanding one another that we can live peacefully with one another. Because if someone is having a perception about you whereby it might be right, but in most cases it's wrong, because what they say is Muslims are angry people, Muslims are just people of wars, Muslims are... But then when you interact with people, they don't know you are Muslim or you are Christian, then later on after the interaction, that's when you say, no, but then inshallah, you are saying something, and then in the middle there you say inshallah, then they say, why are you saying inshallah, you're a Muslim? Then yes, I'm a Muslim. Oh, I never thought maybe Muslims are happy people and all that. We are all the same, regardless of our religion. We are human beings, and for those who are not Muslims, still they are human beings, and we are to live together with them. We need to talk to each other. We need to introduce ourselves to each other. We need to learn more about each other. That's the only way we can have religious tolerance. That's the only way we can accept one another for who we are. That's the only way we can move forward as a human being.
Muslims and Christians in Ethiopia used to live together. We have mosques and churches side by side, living together peacefully. Even in Addis, if you go to Addis, the biggest city of Ethiopia, you will see church and mosque side by side, and people worshipping whichever religion they wanted. And even in one family, you can have some part of the family Muslim and the other followers, followers of the other religion. It's Allah's will, so we cannot change that, and we have to be together as humanity and as brothers and sisters, despite all our ideological or religious or ethnic or other kinds of differences. And I think Ethiopia is really a very great example of tolerance and mutual coexistence for Muslims and Christians. We have around 40 million Muslims. Nearly half of the population are Muslim, and we really can be an example for the world.
I am a native of New Zealand. I'm a Māori. I lost a lot of brothers and sisters that I knew, at least 20, who were my good friends. We lost 2 family members in our own family. One thing that I learned from this attack was to smile. One of the things which I learned a lot from my uncle Farid, maybe you saw him in the wheelchair on the news quite a lot. He smiled the day after he lost his wife. And he said, I'm not mad at this man, I feel sorry for him. That really resided with a lot of the people who are non-Muslim, but it actually made it more powerful for the people who are Muslim and who have lost their family, their friends, their brothers and their sisters. For me, I'm very, very privileged to be here. 6 years ago, I reverted to Islam, alhamdulillah, in the Al-Noor Mosque. It's something that was very similar to a Jummah prayer. We were in a Jummah prayer, and it was a public holiday, and everybody knows that in Jummah, the mosque is absolutely packed during a public holiday. I remember the day very clearly when I walked up to the front, shaking quite a lot like I am right now, and preparing to do my Shahada. This was my very first taste of what Islam was about. which is about peace, love, tranquility.
And I'm specifically from Mindanao, and I'm actually traveling right now, but I kind of just feel that I'm morally responsible to share and, you know, and in behalf of the youth in Mindanao. Where I come from, it's not just about Muslims and Christians, it's also about Muslims, Christians, and indigenous peoples and people coming from other faiths. In Mindanao, even within us Muslims, we cannot understand each other, because even within Muslims in Mindanao, in the Philippines, we have 13 ethno-linguistic tribes. And that means that I have Muslim brothers and sisters who do not speak the same language as I speak, and they speak 13 different languages. What I'm trying to point out is that we are that diverse. And 3-4 days ago, I was just talking about how I am standing right here before my fellow youth in the Philippines. How I am standing right here and make a change as I step one little step. I say take one little step. And onward and onward and onward. And then now, I am speaking to the whole world here in Abu Dhabi. Our diversity is our strength. I couldn't ever imagine the world without diversity. I couldn't ever imagine my homeland, which is our common home, our Mindanao, without diversity. It's because one thing that I am proud of from where I come from is that diversity, in which we find strength from. And what is happening in Mindanao is that IP youth, indigenous peoples, Muslim youth, Christian youth, people coming from different faith backgrounds, cultural backgrounds, we come together, we talk, we do programs together. The human fraternity is not, this document in human fraternity is not new to us. We speak about this, we gather around and we talk and we dialogue together as we speak about this one. And what I want is to just send us a message that it's possible, it's happening.